Well, greetings, friends and neighbors. This is your brother Benjamin back at it again with another book review. Now, today, I'll be reviewing another apologetics book called Urban Apologetics. This is volume 2, and the subtitle for it is Cults and Cultural Ideologies, Biblical and Theological Challenges Facing Christians. And its general editor is Dr. Eric Mason. As many of you may remember, my first book review on here was a book called Urban Apologetics Volume 1. Now this one is Volume 2, and is dealing with cults and cultural ideologies. It ranges from the topics from um critical race theory, all the way up to the prosperity gospel. Also deals with Seventh Day Adventists, and also deals with Jehovah's Witnesses as well, from a Christian standpoint. And what I love about the book is that it also has chapters in there, little partial chapters in there about different little things you can do as a um as a person who may just be a layman and you want to do content creation. They give you advice on that. Lisa Fields, she gives a great chapter on that. And also you have Bishop Kenneth Omer had a very, very, very well thought out chapter on the revolutionary pulpit that was very, very, very good. And in reference to the prosperity gospel teachings, Pastor Damon Richardson did a phenomenal job. A phenomenal job. Well done, sir. Well done. Well done. Um, so as I was thinking through what chapter to share with you guys, I thought automatically about the prosperity gospel section. Let me go there for you. And I'm going to just read a portion of what Pastor Richardson so masterfully wrote for us for this book. Oh, I want to go to. Okay, help me, Lord, help me, Lord, help me, Lord. Okay. And there it is. And this is the portion of the Prosperity Gospel chapter that talks about answering the prosperity gospel. And here's what it says, and I quote: "Many members of the prosperity gospel churches, including many in the black community, have had their faith shipwrecked. They struggle to understand why the faith message didn't work for them, or are left disillusioned and disgraced after they have given significant earnings and life savings in hopes of being able to reap the increase the prosperity teachers offer. What happens to the substance of the word of faith theology when the sick die or they experience financial distress? Despite their positive confessions and give, despite their positive confession and giving, their fellow church members tell them, "Well, I can only speak for myself, but it worked for me." Others will say, "You obviously lacked faith or doubted somewhere." Yet still others will say, "What happened? I don't know. Whatever happened, I don't know. But somewhere the word of faith is true no matter what. That's why I choose to stand on it." This can be incredibly harmful, and it is not rooted in biblical truth. Sadly, among many adherents of the prosperity gospel, we see the promises of wealth and prosperity overshadowing the greater truth of our sanctification, justification, and God's love. It is a self-centered theology that negates justice and fails to take seriously the effects of socioeconomic injustices on poor communities. The Bible provides wonderful perspective on these matters, such as justice, that the body of Christ needs to hear. We must be involved with meeting one another's needs, especially in times of hardship and suffering. Yet the teachers of the prosperity gospel rarely speak about the reality of suffering, the problem of evil, or the persecution of Christians. They replace the gospel of God with a gospel of self. It can be difficult to engage with those who stubbornly hold to a false gospel, but it's worth the effort to bring people to the truth about God. And the following paragraphs will provide some pointers with those were engaging with those influenced by the prosperity gospel teachings. So Pastor Richardson gave a powerful statements there. When it comes to engaging people with the prosperity gospel, and as somebody who once believed in the Word of Faith movement, I can honestly tell you that it's very hard to engage somebody who may not have been taught all the way about certain things, and because some of those people may very well have not understood the Bible correctly, and you have to do a lot of theological and reconstruction with them, and you have to be able to meet them where they are, and I would even recommend, helping them to change their appetite in terms of teachers and helping them to and pointing them to sound biblical theology that will help them along the way and helping them to also find another church if necessary. And that is really all I want to talk to you guys about. And I would highly recommend Urban Apologetics, Cults and Cultural Ideologies. This journal editor is Dr. Eric Mason. You can get it at any Christian bookstore or even on Amazon. I'm going to put the link for you down in the description. Thank you guys, and God bless. Peace.